Good morning and happy Wednesday. No, actually it's Thursday. So how are you today? My week's been a little bit off track with the number of appointments we've had and a change in schedule with our church night, and I'm really not sure what day of the week I'm on. But I've done my morning routine and I have a load of laundry already folded for the day, and I've had my morning run. So it's been a great start to my Thursday. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about using your timer to help you stay on task and not burn out. Your timer is going to be the tool that helps you focus when you want to do a project, and it's also going to be the thing that releases you from sitting there and spending hours and hours and hours on it. I use my timer every day on my phone. Sometimes I use my little Fly Lady timer. It just depends on what I'm working on and where I'm at. What I found with my Fly Lady timer is if I set it in the kitchen and leave it there and I go to another room, it forces me to stop and go back and turn it off. So that's one little trick I've learned, to use my Fly Lady timer to push me to come back to it and turn it off. That makes me stop doing the decluttering. Today I'm going to spend 15 minutes doing some decluttering in the kitchen again. I'm working on my kitchen cabinets. I think on your list I have to declutter that junk drawer. The junk drawer gets everything that we don't know where to put it, and it's like a lot of small items. So what I recommend if you're going to declutter that junk drawer is to just stand there with the trash can for 15 minutes and just toss stuff in the trash. The few things that you want to keep, just lay them to the side, but I want you to resist the urge to dump that whole drawer on your counter and sort through every single thing in there. The only way I recommend that you dump that junk drawer is if you're just going to dump it straight into the trash. I don't want you to have a pile of stuff that's going to sit there in your way all day long, because I know that's what happens. You have good intentions and you get started, the 15 minutes is up, your kids need you, you need to do lunch, you need to get ready for something else, and the stuff just sits there. And then sometimes it sits there for days. So use your timer to help you with that today. Set it for 15 minutes and deal with that junk drawer. My junk drawer doesn't have too much stuff in it. I can open and close it easily. But as I'm going through my kitchen and decluttering, I'm still going to go through that. I know there are things in there I don't use. Pretty sure there's things that the boys have left in there that's just trash. And I have some things that I probably need to take back out and put on the tool bench, because whenever we do a little home improvement project, tools seem to find their way into that junk drawer. And while it's handy, if you don't know it's there and it's floating around in the bottom, you're not going to find it when you need it. So have a place for everything, and don't let your junk drawer be so full that you can't open it and close it, because that's the tendency. That's usually when you know you need to declutter that junk drawer, is it's so full when you open it you can barely get it open, and then when you close it you're kind of wiggling and pushing to get it closed. So work on that today. If you have a cabinet that you open the door and things fall out on your head, that's probably another kitchen hotspot that you need to deal with. And that's typically your cabinet with your plastic bowls and lids. Sometimes it's pots and pans though. I have skinny narrow cabinets, but they don't have a lot of dividers, so they're kind of like open caverns. And it's really nice to fit odd shaped items in there. But what I find is my pans fall over really easily. So last year I went to IKEA and found these nifty little metal U-shaped things that I installed, and that keeps my pans and my cutting boards from sliding over into the next area. So I do little small things to make the features of my house work for me. I try to make it easy for the boys to find things, because all of them cook now. I've taught all of them how to use things in the kitchen. And that's another way that my things end up in different places, is because they cook and use them. They do dishes and they put them away not exactly like I would. And it's okay. We just work at teaching them where to put things and what to do with them. It's not a big deal if things don't always land in the spot that they're supposed to land in. It's really about the effort and having your kids in the kitchen and enjoying it. I know that my boys like cooking because, well, they like to eat. And that's what it really boils down to, is they want to eat, so they're going to cook, because I can't stand in the kitchen and cook 3 meals a day and do dishes and get anything else done. So I've given them the tools to know how to take care of themselves and to cook. And they also can do laundry, so they're going to be very well prepared whenever they move out. So tell me what you struggle with the most whenever you're wanting to declutter. Are you trying to do too much and make it perfect? Are you trying to fit it into a schedule that's just too busy and you don't have a whole day, but you're not satisfied with 15 minutes? Tell me where you're struggling with your decluttering. I enjoyed the conversation yesterday about paper clutter. We all have it. Everybody that watches this, you have paper clutter. I mean, I still have papers that come in every day in the mail. I've even called Tuesday Junk Mail Tuesday. So I'll show you what I got to help me with my organization in the kitchen real quick, because it was just delivered a few minutes ago. Flip the camera. I got this stack of tubs off of lovely little Amazon Prime. They're clear tubs, so I am going to use those to empty my kitchen cabinets. I'll put things in there and then label what's there, but we'll also be able to see it. That way, as I'm going through our little home improvement project with the kitchen, I'll be able to find the things that I need when I need them, and when it's time to put them back, they'll be organized for me. So I went ahead and got these, and I'm going to use them again later because I've got some other areas that we're going to sort through and try to organize a little bit better for the boys, because I know one day they're going to move out. And what I've saved for each of them for memorabilia to take with them is their first outfit home from the hospital, a blanket, a special stuffed animal, and then just a couple of other things that grandparents gave them. So it'll easily fit in these tubs, and that's what the purpose is going to be once I'm done with my kitchen project, is I already have in mind what the idea is for these tubs when I'm done. So tell me what you want to hear about tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so it's the fun day of ending our week, getting ready for the weekend, having family fun day. And Brenda, that comment, struggling to fit decluttering into your schedule with homeschool and the side business is a big one. You know, I've had to learn over the years, where does that decluttering time fit? Because I do work from home and I homeschool. And typically my decluttering time fits in during my evening routine, because then I'm not pushed to do school, I'm not pushed to get a meal on the table, everything's done for the day. 5 to 10 minutes in the evening as everybody's doing dishes and sweeping and getting the kitchen stuff taken care of, I start my before bed routine and I do my decluttering. And that seems to work the best for my schedule. If you have a lot of evening activities, that may not work for you, but decluttering does not work for me when I'm homeschooling to do it in the morning. And right after lunch, I'm busy doing my work stuff, getting the dinner stuff going, finishing off laundry, and it doesn't really fit well there either. So if you struggle with it, try it in your before bed routine and see if it doesn't work a little bit better for you, and it'll give you the consistency. So all of you have a wonderful Thursday. I'm really excited to get back to my little kitchen decluttering project later today. But before that, I've got quite a few things to do to mentor some of the ladies through Fly Lady Premium. So if you have any questions and you don't want to post them here, you can email me at tammy@tammyfox.com. And I hope you have a fabulous day.